Hey guys, Kate Zero Sub Precision here, and actually I had an idea of something I could tell you guys for the meantime. Well, what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to get the RW1 right now, just because I want to get some. I love this scope. I really like this scope. I want to use this scope a lot more than what I have been. But so yeah, what I wanted to talk about today though was. Hold on one second. But what I wanted to talk about though was kind of my story as to why I'm playing games like I do in general, or how I got to where I was. And so I guess I could really just start from the beginning here. When I first started really playing games, like at all really, I was playing on PlayStation 2, playing little games like Spyro and such. And all the time, whenever I'd go to play with my brother, he'd constantly kind of mock me and just make sure that he knows that he tries to make sure that he knows that he's better than me at the games that we play. And granted, he definitely was very much so. But every once he started getting into Call of Duty, he just completely. I did not like Call of Duty. I think he started playing around. I think it was either Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops 1 or something, but he would make me play the games, even though I told him I don't like the game, I don't want to play. Oh, but I don't like the game, I don't want to play. But he kept making me play it, despite anything I didn't want to play. He made me do it anyway, though. But what was it? And as I was just playing my normal single-player games that I like to play, and he just kept trying to say that he was better than me at all video games no matter what. And I was starting to get ticked off at it. And then a few years later I got an Xbox 360. And again, I didn't play Call of Duty on it. I had games like Dead Rising 2 and games like that on there. Yeah, I got my Xbox 360 pretty late. I didn't get into online gaming until a little bit before Black Ops 2's era, so yeah, I'm still pretty new to this, but I don't think I'm doing too bad for how new I am. But anyway, what he would do is he'd still make me play those Call of Duty games even though I did not like them at all, and he'd just stomp me and humiliate me, like he'd put it on Nuketown or something, and then just constantly stab me with a ballistic knife just to show how bad I was. But when you play a single player game, that's not something you're used to, so I was kind of at a bad disadvantage. But then I got the Xbox 360, and when he had me play a custom, like when he had me play online with other people, just random other people, and I hated how I was such a low level compared to them, and they had so much better guns, and like this is around Black Ops, I think, yeah. So everybody had like the stronger weapons, and I was stuck with like just the terrible default weapons. I think this was Black Ops 1, so everybody had like the FAMAS and such, and just being scummy in general. But and then I told him, even though Modern Warfare 3 out, we were playing Black Ops 1, and that's pretty clear why. But I said, alright, when the next game comes out, I'm going to get it as soon as it comes out, and then I'm going to play it all year, and I'm going to try to beat you. Well, the next Call of Duty game that happened to come out was Black Ops 2. Now, I was terrible at Black Ops 2, like most people are at their first-person shooter games, especially online, at that. But I was just kind of getting used to the controls, learning how the map works, how the game itself really works. And then I started seeing the challenges that you could do on there. I'm like, huh, these give you a good hunk of XP. I'm going to do these challenges, and I'm going to try to level up quickly so I can get these stronger guns a lot faster. Well, I started trying to get the gold camo, since those gave you just an absolute, just a huge amount of XP, considering how much they all added up together. And as I was trying to get those camos, I was stuck on the DSR. I'm not a sniper. I like I was not a sniper. I hated the gun to a passion. Luckily, I was using it before they nerfed it. If they'd nerfed it beforehand, I don't think I'd even be here. But, or at least doing what I do every other day. But anyway, so yeah, I was stuck on the DSR and I was getting really annoyed. I don't know what went through my mind, why I thought it was a good idea. The two things I hated were sniper rifles and the game mode Search and Destroy. Now, don't get offended at me when I say that, because let's be honest here, sometimes it can be a very frustrating and annoying game mode, especially if you're not very good at it. I don't know why I thought, hey, I'm going to use a sniper rifle on a game that only gives you one life. Well, I killed one person that whole game. And when I killed him, he was just kind of yelling me, saying I was a hard scoper, and that I was, like, just flat out bad at the game. I knew that already anyway, but besides the point. Like he just kept mocking me because of how bad I was at sniping, and apparently he was like absolute pro at it. Right, I'm just gonna put these down. I don't need them. But what I ended up, well, before I actually get into that, I really should have planned this in advance. I'm sorry about it, but what I really should go start out with to explain it first is my old gamer tags. My default gamer tag for Xbox 360 was Optic01. Now, whenever I played any game or like that, when I was trying to get the DSR gold, even though I was complete trash at it, people would say I was a fanboy. People say I sucked at it, I was an Optic fanboy, and I'm sitting here going, who the frick is Optic? And what am I fanboying here? Like, it's like, oh, you're an Optic fanboy. What is Optic? And how am I fanboying them? And I'm sure, as you guys know, Optic was a sniping clan at the time, and now they're kind of like multi-purpose, but they were primarily a sniping clan at the time. And the fact that I had Optic01 on my name, and I was an absolute garbage sniper, they made it to... I was kind of getting mad just because of how often I was getting insulted, and I wasn't even understanding completely why. So when I found out that they were a sniping clan, I was determined to try to use the sniper rifle, even though I was absolutely terrible at it. But then that person who kept yelling at me, saying I was a hard scoper or that I was just bad at the game in general, he offered to teach me how to like use the sniper rifles with quick scope, pretty much, yeah. The only issue with, like, so yeah, he was trying to teach me how to snipe, but the only issue was he was trying to teach me how to black scope, and I had no idea how to even hard scope. I was terrible at just flat out any kind of hand coordination in general with the game, and he was trying to teach me how to black scope with a sniper rifle. So then anytime I actually got something done, he had me show him the shot, and then if it wasn't a black scope, it was a bad shot. And that's why kind of the way I snipe now is I played it, well, after I started getting good at it, I started playing Black Ops 1 to try to learn how to hard scope a little bit better, but anyway, but yeah, I started getting good at black scoping. So then I was able to get the DSR gold, and I really enjoyed sniping, so what I did was I kept playing with sniping, just kept, yeah, pretty much sniping, and I was able to get relatively decent at the game. But the part that I find insane though about it though is the fact that the whole reason I actually started playing Call of Duty to begin with was because my brother kept mocking me. And then I had a little bit of luck and I was able to use a sniper rifle, and then after a while of sniping I got good at the game, and well, now I can do the stuff that I have been doing. I think I have enough time for maybe one more game, maybe, if it's quick. If not, well, that sucks. Do I have anything for you? Oh, I got the advanced rifle. I will need that. I will definitely need that. Actually, you know, yeah, I think that's about the end of the story. I guess it wasn't really as long or fulfilling as I thought it would be. Pretty much, yeah, I had had a default gamer tag that people made fun of. My brother made fun of me for being bad at games. I learned how to snipe. Now I'm not the worst player in the world. I think that was sums it up there. Of course, that's not my whole Xbox life, but that's kind of how the origin started. Maybe I could tell you about the rest of my Xbox origins in another video. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for watching.